All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of this show. And today I've got a guest in the building. Hey, are we in the building?
No, you're not in the building.
Where are we?
You're behind your car.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got another guest behind my car. Is that right now?
Yeah. I think that's right. That's about right. Not fully right, but about right.
Okay.
So we can go with that.
Okay, what club do you support?
Arsenal.
See them proud people. And today, in today's video, we're not going to talk about Arsenal. We're going to talk about Manchester City. How do you feel?
Man City. Oh, that's not bad. That's good. What are we talking about, Man City?
Because if I give you the mic to talk about Arsenal, you're gonna keep boasting and keep bragging and keep oppressing and keep just boasting. I've interviewed a lot of Arsenal fans, and trust me, bro, they are not. I don't want to talk about it.
I'm not biased when it comes to talking about football. I love to give honest opinion most of the time, not all the time though. A little bit of bias when I talk about Arsenal, but in general, I love to discuss football from an unbiased perspective.
Okay, you're not biased when it comes to football, right?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna do a quick test. Gabriel Martinelli or Marcus Rashford?
Based on
Not based
last season or
on
in general,
overall
or based on
player.
achieved. Is it based on what they've achieved so far in their career or
As a player overall, Marcus Rashford or Gabriel Martinelli?
Gabriel Martinelli any day, anytime?
You can see, and he said he's not biased.
I'm not being biased.
Okay,
Gabriel Martinelli.
okay. Another one before we talk about Man City. How about Brady Bacola or Gabriel Martinelli?
Gabriel Martinelli anytime, any day, to be honest. I think he had more goals and assists last season than Brady Bacola, but I have to confirm. But I know he's got one Premier League goal last season, but 18 goal and assists all season. So, yeah, but come on, I'll still take Martinelli.
And he said he's not biased
Call
though.
another player. These players you're calling, I don't think
Okay, Pedro Neto or Gabriel Martinelli?
Gabriel Martinelli.
You see,
Call another player.
this is why we will not talk about Arsenal because
Call.
he said he's not biased. He chose Martinelli over Rashford. He chose Martinelli over Bacola. He chose Martinelli over Pedro Neto. And you're not biased.
Call another player.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Martinelli or Messi.
Come on.
Ah,
Come on.
yes.
Messi, of course.
Finally, guys, he's not biased. So let's talk about Manchester City. And what are your expectations from Man City this season? After the Community Shield, a lot of people said Manchester City will struggle so much this season. Some people even said they will smell relegation. Some people even said all the trophies that Pep Guardiola won with them, they will nearly return it. What do you expect to see from Manchester City this season?
I understand why people are saying Manchester City might struggle, but for me, this is my opinion. Come on, they're still a good team, a very good team, and they've got a nice coach. I mean, I won't say he's an elite coach, but I know he's a good coach, proper coach. He's been there before. I think he was Pep's assistant for about, is it 3 years or less than? But I know he was his assistant for some time. So yeah, I expect them to challenge for the title. So they are title challengers, of course.
Without Rodri?
Of course, they have the players. They've just signed Elliot Anderson from Nottingham Forest, so that's a good signing, and I'm sure they'll make more signings as well. They've got a good squad. Even last season, when people were mentioning that, oh, Arsenal have the best squad in the league, I told them no, I don't agree with that. The best squad in the league is Man City. They've got the players. Haaland, come on. In 4 seasons in the Premier League, he's been the highest goal scorer in 3 seasons. So come on, they're a good team, very good team. They've got a stable defense. They've got a good. I know it's difficult to replace Pep. It's difficult to replace Rodri. It's difficult to replace Bernardo Silva. But Man City will challenge for the title next season. 100%.
And Arsenal versus Manchester City on the two legs, what do you think it would be?
Because we haven't won Man City at the Etihad in a while. So I'll expect us to beat Man City at the Etihad. Just for the fact that we're having beating them in the Etihad for a while. And at the Emirates, I expect us to win them as well. So I think we'll do a double over Man City this season.
Okay, all right. He wants to do a double over Man City. He wants to beat Man City home and away. Let's quickly talk about something that I found online. I found a video of Kevin De Bruyne online, and where he was actually teary. He was actually very, very sober, and he was. I think it has to do with Manchester City not renewing his contract after being in the club for, is it 10 years or 8 years or something. What do you think about it?
Um, yeah, I don't know the what's behind the story. I don't know the full context of the story, but from the little is it 20 seconds video I saw yesterday, well, I think his role in the squad changed over the years, and with the injuries he's had as well, I think that reduced his minutes and he became a squad player, of which is not the caliber of. With the caliber of Kevin De Bruyne, you don't expect him to be a squad player. So the club decided to move on from him. I mean, he wanted to stay. He has this reason why he wanted to stay. But as a club legend, maybe they should have considered giving him a contract that befits his role in the squad rather than asking him to just leave. But the way they handled it, I think it was class as well because they gave him a good send forth. So as a legend, that was the least he deserves.
All right, thank you for that. Was he given a proper send forth, or he had to leave and then he came back for send forth, or he was sent forth properly?
I think he was given a proper send forth.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, for me, I think he was given a proper send forth. The thing with it's a business for the owners and for the players as well. Sometimes the business for them, sometimes it's the passion. And when you've lived in the city for a long time, your family, especially your children, they don't want to move from city to city or from country to country. I understand that aspect. But being a business, so these clubs have to prioritize um, their business or their clubs first before the players. That's what modern football is about now. It's quite unfortunate though. And when players don't honor their contracts or they decide to leave after spending some time at the club, I don't seem to blame them because they are human as well. They have to look after themselves. They have to think for themselves. So if they have better opportunities elsewhere, they can as well move if it fits what they want for their future.
Okay, I don't want to take much of a time. We can talk about Manchester City. We can talk about football for so long. I think before we end this, I'm going to ask you to list your predicted top five teams, how they will finish this season. But before we get to that, Manchester City got a guy called Ryan Cherky, and in his first season at Manchester City, he got about 11, 12, 13 assists or thereabouts. What do you think it would be? Do you think he's going to cement his role as the starter, or is going to be Phil Foden?
At the beginning of last season, he struggled to be in the team. Towards towards November, December, that was when he came back to the team and played until the end of the season. And he was good when he came into the team. So at that time, I think Pep was trying to understand his team because a lot of new players came in. So he was trying to understand how they can fit into the team. And he found a good spot for Rancheki. So I expect him to be a starter this season because he had a good season last season, being his first season in the English Premier League. I think he did fantastically well last season. So yeah,
So he might start, or is still going to be rotating with Phil Foden?
I think both can start because he can play from the right side. So as well as Phil Foden, he can play behind the striker as well as Phil Foden. Both can be in the team. Both can start. So
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why both Can't start.
We'll just see what the coach decides to do. Anyway, none of us is actually a coach, so we just from the fans' perspective. Right. What are your top five prediction for the 2026-2027 English Premier League season?
Do you want me to name them according to how they will finish the season or random?
Not randomly, top five. So you can decide to start from number five
Top
to number
five.
one or number one to number
Top five.
five.
Okay. 1 to 5 or 5 to 1.
Whichever way.
I'll start from 1 to 5. Number one is Arsenal, of course.
Arsenal number one,
Number two, Man City.
number two, Man City,
Number three, Liverpool.
number three, Liverpool,
Number four, Man United.
number four, Manchester United,
And number five, Chelsea.
number five, Chelsea. Do you realize you are standing next to a Chelsea fan?
It has nothing to do with standing next to Chelsea.
Watch your back.
Chelsea had a poor season.
Watch your back. What can you see here?
They had a poor season last season, finishing from the third to 10th. That's not progress. That's not progress. So, I mean, no European football this season. I expect them to challenge for the title as well.
Yeah, we are winning it. We are winning it.
And they've added a bit of experience to their team. But I don't think the experience they are starters though. But that doesn't mean they don't have experience in their team. They've lacked that in a while now, and I've added that. So let's see what this season holds for them. I reckon they will still qualify for Champions League because these days, first to fifth get the Champions League football. So yeah, I expect them to be in Europe. Even if they don't make Champions League football, I expect them to be in Europe.
You know ball.
Europa League or Conference League.
You know ball. You know
Ball.
ball. You know ball. Danny Welbeck will score against us now.
I don't mind if it scores against Arsenal, but I know this season Chelsea is not winning Arsenal home and away. I think it's the third game of the season, is it? Oh, yeah, that's the third game of the new season, is it?
Yeah.
You're coming to the Emirates, I think, or is it Stamford Bridge? I don't know. I can't remember. I have to check the CHS.
All right. Okay, finally, before we wrap this up, I would give you the microphone and you talk to Arsenal fans on what to expect from Arsenal this season, the level of the confidence, the signings, the addition, and let us know also if you'll be winning the Champions League. Just talk to Arsenal fans that might be watching this video.
I expect Arsenal to win the league this season, back to back. And for the Champions League, I still expect us to get to the finals. Maybe we can finally do it this season. We have the squad, we have the depth, we have the manager to take us to the next level. He's done a fantastic job for us. And with the squad we have this season, for me, this season we have a better squad compared to last season. But the important thing is everyone being healthy, keeping the players healthy, fit, because we need everyone this season. Because I believe we would win the Champions League, the Premier League. At least we have to do the double. I don't need the domestic double. We have to do the Champions League and the Premier League. Then we can add the FA Cup. That would be a fantastic treble.
All right.
But I expect us to win the Premier League and Champions League. I expect us to get to the finals.
Thank you very much. You heard what he said. He wants to win Champions League, Premier League, win everything. You'll not win FA Cup and win the League Cup quadruple.
For the quadruple, that's a nice dream. It's good to dream, but I don't rate the League Cup. Although we haven't won that in a while now. I think the last time was 1993. We haven't won that in a while. So, I mean, it's a trophy, but it's not a major trophy. That's not what we're aiming for as a club. It's either the Champions League, the Premier League, and the FA
People
Cup.
that celebrated Community Shield.
Come on, it's a silverware, isn't it? So it's because of the quality of the opponents Arsenal played against. When you play a strong team, if your opponent is strong, if you play against an elite team, you have to celebrate the win. Every win counts. And then it will help you psychologically for the new season.
All right. You've heard everything he said. It's nice to meet you. And guys, don't forget to, if you're still watching to this point, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and leave a comment with me. Let me know what you think about what we've discussed about Manchester City. Let me know what you think about his top 5 predictions. Let me know what you think about his word of advice for Arsenal fans and his expectation for Arsenal. Don't forget, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.